Okay. I was just wondering what people are wondering when they're not wondering about the wonders of God. There are enough wonders to be constantly wondering and wondering and wondering about the wonders of God. Think about the wonder of creation of the earth and of mankind. Think about the wonder of space, and it almost boggles your mind. Think about all the tiny creatures that live on this planet Earth. Think how each and every one of them had their special birth. Think of the wonders of nature, of the rocks and mountains so high. Think of the wondrous deep canyons, and it can make you deeply sigh. Think of the fountains of water and the rivers flowing by. Think of the ocean's depth and the great trees growing so regal and high. There are wonders beyond wonders of our God above, each one showing us His greatness and His wonderful love. So, I was just wondering what people are wondering when they're not wondering about the wonders of God. Oh, okay. My first poem today is titled God of the Galaxies. Is that loud enough?
Yeah, probably so.
God of the galaxies, galaxies far beyond our reach. Oh, God of the galaxies, to all your children teach. Teach us to rely on you, who cares for all our needs. Teach us to reverence you for all your wondrous deeds. You heal the brokenhearted and bind up all their wounds, and yet you hold the worlds in place and control their many moons. You count the number of the stars and call them all by name, yet love your children dear and treat them all the same. You are the God of the galaxies, great beyond compare, and yet to us you'll always be kind and good and fair. It is entitled The Alabaster City. O take us, dear Lord, to the alabaster city, where strife and all striving is o'er. O take us, dear Lord, to that beautiful home, with treasures and riches galore. No tears, no heartaches, no loneliness there, no hurts, no sorrows, only happiness to share. To share with loved ones gone before, new friends and old, and even more, in that alabaster city of gold. Jesus, our dearest friend, will be there, where the lion and lamb will lay down with the bear. So keep looking to Jesus. He'll carry us through to that alabaster city where all things are new. And the cross. Jesus thought of you and me when hanging there in agony upon that cross so harsh and cruel, even though he broke no rule. Do we look to him to forgive us of our sin, he who makes us new, who gave his life for me and you? Jesus bled and died on Golgotha's hill. Even though 'twas hard, he chose to do God's will. He bore the pain of death. He breathed his last breath, thinking only of us who are made of dust. He loved us from the start. Will we give him our heart? We who are made of dust, will we put in him our trust? And this one is entitled, Ready or Not. Ready or not, here I come. This is no game we play. This is the promise of Jesus, telling us he is on his way to rescue us, to take us to heaven above, to take us to live with him because of his great love. Jesus' love is so great. He loved us from the start. He wants to make us his, but we must do our part. Give our life to him, Let him fill our heart, pray and read his word if we are at all smart. We need oil in our lamps to be ready for the day. When the bridegroom comes, there is no other way. So be ready when he comes. This is no game we play. Be ready for the bridegroom, for this may be the day. Entitled The Gate. Christ knocked at my door and wants to come in. He wants to take away my sin. But I, in my stubbornness, ask him to wait. I'm in no hurry to open the gate. He's patient and kind. He doesn't push or shove. He wants me to make up my mind. He loves me and has such care. All he wants is for me to share my life and love with him, asking me if he can come in. If I only open the door and let him seal my fate, he will give me a life beyond belief if I only open the gate. Give your burdens to the Lord. Help me to give my burdens to you, O Lord, because your burdens are light, and mine can be light too if I give them to you. I am weak and heavy laden, but you are strong and secure. Help me to lean on you with my problems, even though I'm small and demure. You tell us not to let our hearts be troubled, for you are near at hand. You will keep us you will help us when in need. Help us our problems to understand. Help us to give them all to you, Lord. Give them all to you, for you are our strong creator, and you've told us what to do. This one is entitled Sunset. The sun is in the high trees. It's almost sunset. The birds have stopped their singing. Day and night have almost met. The night bugs are beginning to sound. The blue of the sky is gone. Evening is upon us. The day's work is over and done. Stars will soon be shining. The moon in its round will come. Farmers from the field will soon be coming home. Home to rest for the night, looking forward to another day, when morning will bring the light to work in their fields of hay. The animals are tucked away to keep them from any harm. There may come many dangers at night on the country farm. God is in his heaven, his angels are on guard. Sunset is swiftly passing, darkness fills the yard. Peace covers the countryside, there is hardly a sound. With our Jesus we abide, love is all around. Sunset, this one is entitled Night Has Fallen. A dog is barking in the distance, the leaves are rustling in the trees. Night has fallen, there is a lovely, gentle breeze. The new moon is shining above, mostly covered by our earth. The stars are shining bright as they were on the night of our Savior's birth. Everything is still, so quiet and so still. God is in his heaven and wants us to do his will. Most everyone is sleeping, getting a good night's rest, so when they wake in the morning, they can do their very best. Sunset's glow was beautiful to see, a true inspiration for sure, but night has fallen, and I know God's peace is perfect and pure. Angels who watch over us through the day, please watch over us through the night, guard us and keep us safe until the morning light.